Hey there, friends. Meteorologist Shane Smith here with you on Sunday, October 5th, 2025. And by the time you're watching this, it's likely going to be Monday, October 6th. And we got one more day of dry weather here in the Cumberland Valley before things turn a little bit soggy. And for our friends out in Western Kentucky and Northern Kentucky, the soggy weather actually starts on Monday. Here's a look at what's going on right now. You can see we are dry across the Commonwealth on this Sunday evening. But a pretty potent cold front is developing off to our west. You can see a line of showers and thunderstorms stretching from Wisconsin back down into portions of Kansas, an area of low pressure developing west of Topeka. And that front is diving on down towards the bluegrass, and it'll arrive tomorrow. Now, here in London, here in the Cumberland Valley, here in Eastern Kentucky, we are going to keep things mainly dry on your Monday. You can see the forecast right below, starting out near 60, a little bit of patchy fog, mainly sunny skies near 80. A late day shower can't be ruled out, but those chances, at least in our neck of the woods, not looking high. Out in Western Kentucky, a little bit of a different tale. In fact, they have a slight risk tomorrow of excessive rainfall. So that's a up to 15% chance of flash flooding for areas in the yellow. That does include Paducah and Owensboro, and a marginal risk extending towards Louisville and Lexington. That's a 5% risk. So with that slight risk, localized floods possible, scattered, not a widespread flood event, but a few flash floods possible, and the marginal one or two flash floods possible. Now, that entire area shifts eastward for Tuesday. In fact, most of the state under a slight risk on Tuesday, as that front could drop some potentially heavy rain. How heavy, you ask? Let's take a look at the HRRR model. We go through the rest of the overnight into your Monday morning. You may notice a few scattered showers pop up ahead of the front in central and northern Kentucky. London, Corbin, Pikeville, Hazard, I think we're mainly dry tomorrow. It's mainly going to be along the Ohio River and west of I 65, north of I 64, where the rain chances will be for Monday. And you'll notice those storms kind of train along the river as that cold front moves in. Now, on Tuesday, the front continues to dive to the south and the east and pushes the heaviest of the precipitation on a line from Bowling Green up towards Maysville by around lunchtime and just early afternoon on Tuesday. That'll eventually cross into eastern Kentucky Tuesday night. Now, as far as through Tuesday about midday, here's how much rain we could see: 1 to 2 inches in the reds. Anywhere where the yellows start showing up, that's 2 to 3 inches. So you could see a few little pockets of some heavier rain out there in central, northern, and western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, this becomes more of an issue Tuesday night into Wednesday. You'll see that here on the GFS model. It keeps rain around lingering into eastern Kentucky through early Wednesday morning. You'll notice that GFS really trying to go with some heavy rain as we go into Wednesday. That's about 2 o'clock in the morning or so. We keep that going into the early afternoon hours, and then we dry things out by Thursday with some scattered showers possible Thursday and Friday, but nothing major, and taking you on into Saturday and Sunday mainly dry. European model, a little bit different of a take on the situation, so let's show you how it sees things happening. It brings the rain in. This is Tuesday at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Scattered showers from Covington down towards London, and heavy rain along the Ohio River. Put that further into motion. The rain continues to push eastward throughout the day. This is Tuesday night about 8 o'clock. Notice the heavy rain down along the Tennessee border. That begins to dry up Wednesday morning. A lingering shower can't be ruled out early on Wednesday. Anybody heading down to Pigeon Forge for fall break this week? I know Laurel County is off this week. Looks like Wednesday looking a little soggy down in the Smokies. That should clear out by Thursday. Then we stay mainly dry Thursday and Friday. Pop-up shower can't be ruled out. Kind of a similar situation Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a 10% chance each day. As far as how much rain over the next 6 days, both the GFS and European have the same general idea. 1 to 2 inches possible. A few pockets may pick up close to 3. If we get that too quick, that could definitely lead to some high water issues. So that's something we're going to have to keep a close eye on. And then as we take a look at that temperature forecast, notice we go much, much cooler for highs later in the week. In fact, we may not crack the 60s according to the GFS model, or crack the 70s, I should say, get out of the 60s on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't know if I'm willing to bite on that too hard just yet. I'd probably forecast low 70s right now, but we shall see. And then notice as we go into next week, back to the mid to upper 70s and some 80s returning in the long run. We will see if that ends up playing out or not. I know the model's been kind of going back and forth about what happens after this first big front, first one we've had in a while here in the Bluegrass State. So still some questions on how exactly that will play out. Okay, friends. That's all I've got for you tonight. I'll have a quick update likely tomorrow. And like I said, Laurel County schools are going on fall break this week, so my update's probably going to be a little bit more sporadic. I'll try to throw some video content in there, but just know I'm going to try to enjoy some time with the family this week, but I will keep you up to date. Okay, that's all I've got for tonight. Thanks for stopping by, and if you enjoy the content I produce here, like, subscribe, share. That's the biggest things you can do to help me out. We are almost at 2,400 followers on the Facebook page, approaching 500 on YouTube, and everyone helps, friends. So thank you very much to everybody who's been supporting the page. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm meteorologist Shane Smith. Until next time, friends, take care, stay weather aware, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.